I chose Live Like That by Sidewalk Prophets and Lift Me Up by the Aptors. The first song I am going to answer the objective questions to is Live Like That. The first question was related to religion. In postmodernism, all religions are acceptable, therefore this song relates because it believes Jesus Christ is the Lord and Savior. The next question is figurative language. Opinions are what matter. This song is describing the way you should live in order to be Christ-like. I want to live like that, so that everything I say and do points to you. The third question involves nature. This song doesn't use nature, but postmodernism describes architecture, art, and technology. It describes the things around us, which fits into nature. The next question is human nature, which is how the mind works. Each person could have a different opinion on something. This song relates to it because one person could say they need to live like Jesus, and another could say, what can I do to live like Jesus? The fifth question was government and society. This song doesn't use these two things. Postmodernism blames Western society for the destruction of Mother Earth. Postmodernism believes in equality for all, which fits into government. The sixth question is, what is the American dream of postmodernism? The dream is that there is no absolute truth. Everyone is entitled to their own opinion, and that opinion is correct if rationalized. In this song, it is saying, I want to live like that and give it all I have so that everything I say and do points to you. They want to live the dream by living for God. The next question is, what are characteristics of a postmodernism hero? In this song, the hero is the person who lives their life like Jesus, and the hero for postmodernism is not set in stone. People's beliefs can be whatever they want to be, so a hero can be whatever. The last question is, why did literature change throughout time? Postmodern music is also frequently associated with other cultural trends that happen to be dominant at the time of a certain music piece's composition and recording. Things change because people get bored with things and new things pop up. That's what happened in literature, is that people got bored with the old and wanted to do something new. Now are the objective questions to lift me up. A lot of the questions were similar to the ones I just said, but that's just how it was. The first question was religion. All religions are acceptable. I forgot to quote Sklar there, so I'm sorry about that, but there should be a citation in there with Sklar. This song fits because they are subscribing to Jesus Christ as their Lord and Savior. The next question is figurative language. Again, opinions are what matter. This song describes Jesus lifting us up at our weakest points. The third question involves nature. Waiting for the sunrise, waiting for the day, uses nature in describing the world. In this song, it is saying that we are waiting for Jesus to lead us. The fourth question is human nature. Postmodern thinkers disapprove of the idea of individual ownership. It'd be better if we divided it up into a group. The song says that we try to do everything on our own and it gets us nowhere, but if we rely on God, He will lift us up. We tried doing it individually and that failed. We as a group need to rely on God, not ourselves. The fifth question involves society and government. This goes along with the human nature where we all try to do it on our own, but we failed. We as a society need to rely on God. This goes along where the group is greater than the individual. This song does not talk much about government, but postmodernists rue the unfulfilled promises of government. The next question is, what is the American dream? The American dream of this song is getting a second chance. We do so much wrong, yet God is always there for us. It goes along with the group is greater than the individual. The next question is, what are characteristics of a postmodern hero? God is the hero in this song. Characteristics, someone who is there and willing to give us second chances. Postmodernists use irony to attack the modern era, and ironically we mess up so many times, but yet God is always there giving us second and third and fourth chances. The last question is why did literature change? And like the last subjective questions, postmodern music is also frequently associated with other cultural trends that happen to be dominant at the time of a certain music piece's composition and recording. Things change because people get bored with things and new things pop up. Again, someone wants to start something new because they're getting tired of the old. How the life affected the author's work. The Sidewalk Prophets lyrics are pretty obvious of how their life affected their work. Their name, Sidewalk Prophets, is saying that we are speaking for God. The sidewalk part is interesting because they are acting as if they are on the outside looking in. What will people say of me is translated into, when I die, did I live for the Lord and speak for him like a prophet would? The Afters was an interesting story. They lost a band member to cancer, 2 members stepped away, and almost a tragic accident left them with nothing. In this song, the lyrics, you know my heart is heavy and the hurt is deep, but when I feel like giving up, you're reminding me that we all fall down sometimes, but when I hit the ground, you lift me up. After we all go through, good or bad, in this case bad, God is always there to lift us up. For this slide, I compared and contrasted the 2 songs. Both were religion-based. God was the background. Both have a similar theme in that God is the Almighty. For contrasting though, in Live Like That, the message was wanting to be as Christ-like as possible, whereas Lift Me Up, God will be there for us to get us going. Both good messages, just different messages.